My name is Chad Ragland, and I've spent my entire life off-roading down in Baja with my dad, Larry.
That'll take about all day.
Most of that time spent pre-running was on a busy, tight schedule with little time to explore. After talking with our close friends, the Andersons and the Menzies, we decided to plan the ultimate off-road adventure. Our group consisted of my dad, Larry, and I, off-road champion Bryce Menzies, and his dad, Steve, and Randy and RJ Anderson. RJ is the star of the XP1K video series, and though he and Bryce battle head-to-head sometimes, off-road racing is a family. Our method of travel? Polaris RZRs. When the RZR was first introduced in 2008, the off-road community jumped at the chance to build on their already rock-solid foundation. There is no better way to go exploring, especially down in Baja. So we packed up the trucks and headed south. Our first stop was Yakone Bro Restaurant. After the 3-hour drive from San Diego, it was great to sit down and swap stories about racing in Mexico.
I've been going there since he opened. It's nice to see a Mexican family that started something from nothing. It was just a little teeny roadside stand in the beginning, and now it's a very nice place to stop and eat. And he's a great supporter of off-road racing, and he knows the history of it. He knows all the drivers. And so when you go there, you're a little mini celebrity right there in his place. If he pulls you out, you get out,
No, I made a big mistake. It was my first race, all right?
I'd happened to walk her night down in the lagoons.
Right.
And he rolled it over going down. When you get off the lagoons, you're running straight down through there, and those big washouts. We missed one, middle of the night, and hit the bank, and went up like this and blocked the course. And he's like, well, good news is nobody can get by us.
Yeah.
Bad news is we're upside down. It was just on its side, so we hooked a strap up to the first car that gets her. He says, "Now, when he tips it over, you jump in the car because we're leaving because I don't want to follow." They tipped him over, and I jumped in the window, and we took off. And he goes, I bet that guy's not very happy with us now, but it's time to go.
We were ahead of him before I flipped it.
I feel like I ran with it for the next decade.
Enjoy.
Our first day of exploring, we drove down the beach from Colonnette. It's really rare these days to be able to drive a car next to the ocean. It was a blast to open up and get loose in the sand and the rocks.
Never been to that canyon where we were running down to the beach. You know, the race course goes right up top up there, but I've never had the time to just drop off and go check it out.
Driving your RZR down the beach it's so fun. I mean, it's something you just couldn't experience at home, you know? You can't just drive on the beach and just go rip with all your friends. So that's things that Baja offers that you can't find anywhere else. It's just the freedom to off-road.
Yeah, I've been outdoor sports my whole life, and now it's into the RZRs. Chad and I both have RZRs, and he's the one that got me into it, and we come down here, and it's been a great father-son sport. I mean, we can come down here and go exploring things that we've never done before.
Pulled into the Coyote Ranch, which has been around for hundreds of years and sits right next to the Baja 1000 race course. We found the ranch while we were pre-running for the race one year, and and we have never missed the opportunity to stay here.
My favorite thing about doing this is coming down here and having a good group of friends to share this trip with, and being able to drive my RZR. I mean, I love doing that. That's probably my favorite part of this trip, and having my dad here with me to do it is awesome.
This is big. Business is business, and you know, we haven't, RJ and I haven't been anywhere in 3 or 4 years, just two of us. So this is cool. And it's neat to hang out with the Menzies and Raglands. And I've known Larry 35 years. And I've raced against him forever. And Bryce and RJ are so close to temperament and age and everything. So it's cool. This is like a compete, non-compete all at the same time.
You know, when we're racing, it's all pressure and, you know, we're focused on one goal and winning, but still coming down here and doing these fun trips with now our Polaris RZRs brings us back to what it all started from. Come to these beautiful places in Baja and explore and just have fun together.
You know, I'm kind of semi-retired now and get to go racing with Bryce, so I put 30 years in, and now I get to go, you know, week after week with Bryce, and it's a dream come true. It's really enjoyable.
You know, it's everything for me to be able to come to Mexico with my dad and still do stuff like this. I mean, as a son, I couldn't ask for more. You know, he's done it his whole life, and majority of that was racing, and so I was kind of always raised around a real strict routine for racing, and we knew there was a lot to see and do here. I feel very lucky that I'm able to do that with my dad.
Try to talk somebody into enjoying what I do, because different people like different things, and so it's turned out to be, you know, a wonderful thing. We still get to do everything together, and the RZRs have been a great vehicle for doing that. I mean, it's just been, it's something that we can afford, and fun per dollar. I don't think you can hardly beat a RZR.
Baja California has an amazing and diverse landscape. There are huge cacti, rocky trails with thick trees, and wild animals all over the place. It really does feel like the Wild West still. We decided to check out one of the oldest missions, the San Borja mission.
When we started asking questions about, you know, who built this mission, you know, how they did it, he goes, well, my family did. He goes, I'm a native Indian, that's my first language, it's not Spanish. And he goes, you know,
He said he was the 7th generation.
And you walk in there and, yeah, you feel like you're a little bit in Europe. It's a big stone, huge mission.
Very accessible with a RZR. You can run in there with a RZR, and it's just it's a perfect road.
Life. Why, after 35 years, would you want to do it again? You know, I mean, the peninsula is only so big, you know. But now that there's RZR, it's fun. I mean, we get to go out, basically, pull up to the gas station, put some premium in it, and send it.
It's not a big maintenance thing. Just like you said, you put some gas in it, fill up the ice chest, and let's go.
I just like they accelerate hard, they rotate real well.
You got this rotation thing. You're always sideways.
But
You're always
because it's fun. But I go back to it is fun.
Switch up.
And they do bumps. Acceleration, the rotation. I just love that.
I know. I can see it. You're,
It just does.
It feels good.
the dust cloud behind you is twice of what everybody else is.
Just this increase.
That's why it has no fuel.
He's got no fuel.
No fuel.
Tires are bald. Have you seen their tires?
I understand.
I hate you. The dust was a lot behind me.
As we arrived at our final destination in Bay of LA, I didn't want our trip to end. This was more than an off-roading adventure in Baja. It was an opportunity to reconnect with my father and some of our closest friends. Father's Day comes around once a year, but the memories we made on this journey will last a lifetime. Wherever you are this Father's Day, we sure hope you can spend it with your dad, doing something you both enjoy. We want to thank Polaris RZR for building the perfect off-road adventure vehicle, and the great people of Baja, Mexico, for allowing us to enjoy their beautiful country.